Harshavardhan. In Indian history, Harsha has a special place. In his time, India revived its glory as a peaceful country, yet strong enough to resist invasion from foreigners. Harsha honored genuine scholars and encouraged good understanding between religions. Banavatta, a great scholar of this time, described the life of Harsha in Harsha Charita. About 1400 years ago, Thaneshwar was a powerful kingdom in northern India. It was ruled by Prabhakar Vardhan. During this time, the Huns started to harass the people of Thaneshwar. Huns were invaders from the northwest of India. So the king Prabhakar Vardhan sent his two able sons, Rajyavardhan and Harshavardhan, to suppress them. After a bitter fight, the Huns retreated and did not attack again. When the two princes were heading home, they received word that their father was deathly ill. They rushed back to the capital, but their father died before they reached the capital. The minister asked Rajyavardhan to ascend the throne as he was the elder son. Rajyavardhan was a good man and he asked his younger brother Harsha to take over if he wished to. But Harsha declined. The kingdom rejoiced at Rajyavardhan's coronation. Rajya and Harsha had a loving sister, Rajyashri, married to Grahavarman, the king of Kanauj. Rajyashri requested her husband to help her inexperienced brothers to manage the kingdom. Grahavarman agreed. In the meantime, the wicked and greedy king of Malwa, Devagupta, decided to expand his kingdom, taking advantage of the inexperience of the young king of Thaneshwar. Devagupta's minister warned, "They are powerful with Grahavarman, the king of Kanauj, on their side." Devagupta said, "Don't worry. I am going to kill Grahavarman first before I invade Thaneshwar. I have already made plans for a surprise attack." Devagupta carried out his plan and killed Grahavarman while he was visiting the temple in the spring fair. Then abducted Rajyashri to his palace in Malwa. The news of Devagupta's treachery reached Rajyavardhan. He declared war against Malwa and prepared for the battle. Harshavardhan offered to lead the army, but the elder brother asked him to look after the kingdom instead, and he himself led the army against Malwa. Devagupta proposed marriage to Rajyashri. She refused. "You have behaved like a coward, and you will pay for this." "Before long," shouted Devagupta, "I will be the ruler of both Kanauj and Thaneshwar. It is your choice to rot in prison or lead a good life by marrying me." "Your days are numbered, Devagupta," said Rajyashri. "I would prefer to die rather than marry a devil like you." Angrily, Devagupta ordered his men to throw Rajyashri into prison. While she suffered in the prison, Devagupta continued to lead the good life. Then Devagupta heard that Rajyavardhan was getting ready to attack Malwa. As soon as he heard this, he called upon Shashank, the king of Gaur, to make a deal with him. "We will divide half of the kingdoms of Thaneshwar and Kanauj after we kill Rajyavardhan and Harshavardhan according to my plan, Devgupta said. First, win Rajyavardhan's confidence by joining him to attack me. When the time is right, betray him and attack from the rear. We will win for sure. King Shashank agreed, and Devagupta's heinous plan began to take shape as both sides prepared for war. In the meantime, in Malwa, almost all prison guards were removed and were ordered to join the fighting front. One of the soldiers who was left behind possessed a noble heart. He helped Rajyashri escape through a secret tunnel and into a jungle. Shashank, according to the plan, joined Rajyavardhan and won his confidence. Rajyavardhan, however, left his personal guards to protect Shashank during the battle. So Shashank could not play his trick of attacking Rajyavardhan from the rear. As a result, Devagupta was killed in the war. Shashank was very upset with the death of Devagupta, but he could not share his feelings. Frustrated, and seeing his chances of expanding his kingdom slipping away, he decided to kill Rajyavardhan. He called Rajyavardhan to his camp for a conference. There he killed Rajyavardhan and escaped. Harsha was informed about Shashanka's treachery and of his sister's escape from Devagupta's prison. Shashank will pay for this, Harsha proclaimed in fury. He immediately ordered an exhaustive search for his sister. In addition, Harsha assembled a huge army to attack Shashank. Shashank could never imagine that Harsha, a young king, could organize such a large army and would be bold enough to challenge him. He fled to the jungle. Harsha said, "One day he will die a dog's death, but now I must find my sister Rajyashri." A messenger informed Harsha of a wandering lady who looked like Rajyashri. Harsha dashed to the spot described by the messenger. He found his sister about to kill herself because she could no longer bear the harsh life she had been living in the jungle. Harsha rescued her. "Your bad days are over, my sister. I pledge to punish those who cause these sufferings to you." Very soon, Harsha conquered the various small kingdoms surrounding his own, bringing them all under one rule and established peace and stability to northern India. The great South Indian king Pulaskin, however, was not comfortable. He was unaware of Harsha's peace plans and was threatened by the expansion of Harsha up to Kathiawar. He decided to attack Harsha when Harsha was returning home after winning Kathiawar. The soldiers were tired and both sides suffered heavy losses. Finally, Harsha very sadly retreated. Some time later, in Thaneshwar, the army was rebuilt and his commander asked Harsha to attack Pulaskin, avenging their retreat. Harsha declined. "There will be no more wars. From now on, the army will only protect the people, both rich and poor." People appreciated Harsha's benevolence. Harsha was well known for giving to the poor and taking care of the sick. He helped students by providing financial assistance and protected the traders from foreign countries. People prospered and followers of different faiths lived in peace and harmony. During this period, Hyangsang, the famous Chinese pilgrim came to India in order to get the first-hand information about Buddhism. He met Harsha. Harsha showered him with respect and hospitality. During Hiang San's stay, Harsha decided to hold a seminar on all religions. Eminent scholars of Hinduism, Jainism, and Buddhism came to participate in the seminar. Christianity was then only limited within Europe. The seminar continued for several days. Hiang San too participated in the seminar. Harsha was broad-minded and was true appreciator of genuine intellectuals. He honored Hiang San with the title of Acharya, which means chief scholar. Harsha remarked, "Acharya Hiang San, you are the most noble scholar I've ever known." His remarks brought jealousy among the Indian scholars. "Why should that foreigner be praised by our king?" they asked. They planned to kill Hiang San. But this conspiracy was immediately reported to Harsha by his faithful messengers. Harsha called all the conspiring participants and warned them with a stern voice, "Anyone who tries to hurt Hiang San will be immediately executed." In a few days, the seminar was over. Harsha distributed gifts to the scholars and priests of different religions. Hiang San was given the highest honor. Then came the turn of the poor peasants. Harsha opened up his treasury and distributed all his wealth, leaving nothing for himself, not even his personal jewelry and royal robe. The people of Thanishwar were proud of their king, a man who was truly their own and loved to live in peace and harmony. After completing his studies, Hiang San went back to China. He carried with him memoirs of his visit, which became a world-famous testimonial of our great ancient heritage. Hiang San wrote, "I have known many kings, but there is none like Harsha. I have seen many countries, but there is none like Bharat, today's India. Truly, Bharat is a great country, and our greatness lies in our people and in our rulers like Harsha." Namaskar.